Hey guys, so today we're going to be making this Homer Simpson inspired pink donut. I mean, who doesn't love pink donuts, right? So the very first thing we're going to work on is making the donut base. And for this, I'm using Sculpey 3 oven baked clay in 1086 gold. So all I've done is I rolled out a ball, and then using a dotting tool, I'm going to go ahead and make the hole for the center of the donut. If you don't have a dotting tool, you can use anything that's long, pointy, and sharp. So once you're done with that, go ahead and flip the donut base around and poke through at the other end. Now what I'm doing is I'm just starting to shape the donut by rolling it around the dotting tool. And then next, go ahead and remove it. You should have something that looks like that, and start flattening it and really getting it into the donut shape using your hands. Lastly, using the dotting tool, just go back and make sure that the inside hole of the donut is nice and round. So you should have something that looks just like that. Moving along to step 2, we're going to go ahead and texturize the donut. So for this, you'll just need a toothpick. Just go ahead and poke your heart out. This will create a nice, light, airy, realistic look to your donut. Once you're done, you should have something that looks similar to this. So let's move along to step number 3, my favorite step, adding the icing. So for this, I use Sculpey 3 in 303 Dusty Rose. So all that you're going to do to get this cute look is just to go ahead and take a small little ball of the pink and just flatten it down with your finger. Now the effect that we're going for here is to make the icing look like it's oozing off the sides of the donut. So to achieve that look, what you're going to do is just go ahead, pull and push with your finger on that little glob of pink clay. So that's just going to create like a splatter effect. So once you're done, gently peel it off your work surface and then go ahead and lay it on top of the donut base. Using your fingers, very gently go ahead and attach the two parts together. Just make sure that you don't push down too hard because you don't want to squish the donut. Alright, so you should have something that looks just like that. And the very last thing that we're going to do is we're going to poke a hole into the center. So I'm using the dotting tool. Once again, you can go ahead and use a pen or, anything that's long and sharp. Voila! Alright, let's go ahead and move on to step number 4. This is completely optional, but I love sprinkles. So for this, I'm just taking some colors of clay that really stand out. I'm using a mint color from Sculpey and just roll it out with your finger. And then the next thing that you're going to do is just take a small sharp little tool and just attach your sprinkles onto the donut. I'm finishing it off with some pink sprinkles here. And here's what it looks like when it's all done. Step 5 is pretty simple. You're just going to go ahead, bake your donut and glaze it. Once you're done, you can stick an eye pin in it, turn it into a necklace or a charm or whatever else you like.